This episode of After Dark is brought to you by, well, you. If you want to support the Boss Rush Network and our family of podcasts, head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/Boss Rush Network. Thanks for your continued support.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Boss Rush After Dark, the alternative topical podcast show for adults here on the Boss Rush Network. It's your boy LeRon back in the house, and I don't know, like what are we doing here? Like it's been guys only for quite a few episodes now. What's going on here?
Steph hates us.
No.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Come on.
I can change my voice up a little bit.
No, don't do that. Don't do that, because I'm going to introduce you first. All right, joining us tonight is our special guest, Clint Coombs, also known as Ryutsketsu 2043 on Instagram and Threads, and Spreading the Nerd. Welcome, man. How's it going?
Okay. Very well. Thanks for having me. Loving it.
Real quickly, just give a brief rundown of yourself, man, because just in case for people who were not listening to the Boss Rush podcast episode that you were just featured on.
And why not,
please.
people?
Yeah.
Probably because it's not out yet, because we're way ahead on that show and way behind on this show.
Well, that would make more sense that they have heard it, several weeks ago, when they just hear this one now.
Yeah.
Why?
Anyways.
Just a lover of video games. Been really getting into podcasts lately, ever since basically COVID. A lot of people got into podcasts with COVID. Always wanted to get out there, and finally just said, screw it, I'm going to start doing it. Contacting people, getting to know people out there on social media and stuff. Trying to be on as guests and stuff. Love it. Love meeting new people, talking about random things. Hearing ideas from other people. Just good fun all around.
Attaboy. Pimp yourself out.
Yeah. All right. So are you a long walks on the beach type of guy, or are you just through a nice quiet city street type of guy?
I'm a feed me dinner first kind of guy, just so you know.
I definitely want food first. Definitely. A nice good cuisine. But probably walks on the beach, I guess. I don't know. I live in the mountains, so seeing the ocean every now and then is nice.
Okay, all right, and just for you ladies listening out there, the way to a man's bedroom is just through his stomach first.
Yeah. Yep.
It can also lead to many issues later, though.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You say that, but if you eat and then go to the bedroom, there's going to be problems.
That's what I meant.
I know.
Lead to issues later.
There is a strict dinner time of 5 and 6 p.m. and then you're good. You should be fine later on, right? Hopefully, depending on your system, right?
Yep. Speaking of systems, PK Power Pat Klein is in the house with us tonight. Welcome back, dude.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Hey, Pat.
What?
I just want to go ahead and just say this right now because I feel like you, among many other people, don't hear a slap from me. I appreciate you, dude. I really love I've really loved it since you've become an addition to the Boss Rush crew. Whether it was through EXP Cast, by proxy, or now you're officially one of us and you drank all the Kool-Aid. Couldn't even leave me a drop, but whatever.
Oh, trust me, that Kool-Aid just goes right through your system, man. I did you a favor.
How's it going tonight, man?
That good, huh?
You know what? It was one of those days where I had a bunch of deadlines that I had to hit, and so they're done, and now I can just kind of push those projects out of my mind. So I'm letting that adrenaline level just kind of go down.
Ah, good. Flexing that college education. I love it.
Every month around this time. And you shoot your shots, and sometimes you miss.
Dude, my ball's deflated. Okay, there's no shots being taken right now.
Oh my
okay?
god. Yep. This is how we know it's after dark because we've already started talking about balls and shooting
Talking
shots.
about balls.
The grip is gone.
The grip is gone.
The rubber is eroded. The air is gone.
So basically, you're saying it was a humpless hump day today,
dude.
Or that you need condoms to make it a little fresher.
No, no.
You know, ribbed for her pleasure.
No,
Well, he's happy.
there. So there's a question that we are not answering tonight that has to do with that.
Really?
Wait, hold on. If you want to support the Boss Rush podcast and Boss Rush Network, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/Boss Rush Network at the tier that's right for you. Earning perks such as early ad-free access to this and other podcasts, exclusive access to spotlight interviews, access threads, as well as voting rights on Video Game Book Club and more. That's patreon.com/Boss Rush Network. But as always, your listenership and your viewership is always enough for us. If you're watching the show on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and leave us a thumbs up and or a comment, preferably both. If you're listening to the podcast services like Apple Podcasts or Spotify, consider leaving us a 5-star rating and a review. Check out our merch on TeePublic with over 50 designs to rep your favorite shows and more. And as always, you can check out all of our content, reviews, and articles and more on bossrush.net. Now then, Corey, what's this question? I just want to know the question. We're not answering tonight. I just want to know the question.
I am not. It's actually a 2-part question. I'm saving it. No, because then you're going to think about it, and I want this to be.
You want it raw and off the cuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
fine.
It is.
Fine, I can give it to you raw. I can do that.
It is raw.
Hello, let's go.
It is raw.
He's gonna Houdini that shit.
Hey man, I knew 2 twin brothers who pulled that on someone at a party, and it did not end well. Okay, so that's all I'm saying. They also introduced me to Gears of War, so they're not that bad. But also they did that, and it was it caused some problems. But
I bet it did. It did.
Not going into that right now.
But you know what? That's a perfect segue into letting people know that if you have topics or questions, you can always join the Boss Rush Network Discord server or tweet at Boss Rush Network or at Boss Rush Podcast. You can also comment on the Patreon post each week or email us at bossrushafterdark@gmail.com. So there you go. Questions, topics, we're always open for them. Bring them on. We promise we will try to get to every single one of them. So we're at the listener questions portion of the show. So I guess I'll read this first question, and this is one I pray we don't think long and hard on, because the question, it comes from Yari tonight, and Yari wants to know, what is the largest animal you think you could take in a fight?
Hold on a second. I can never answer Yari's questions the same way ever again.
Why's that?
Because I know Yari now, and now that I have
a sexual question. Come on, man.
I know it's right? not. I know.
The next one is
they bombarded,
but not that big of a deal.
They bombarded us with sexual questions last week, and you're that must be why you're saying like you have a hard time answering the questions now.
All I'm saying.
What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened between y'all at PAX? Oh wait, no! This is a video conference you guys had.
Yeah,
this is a video conference you guys had. What the fuck is going on there?
Nothing. It's just now, instead of this little Discord avatar, there's a human behind this name, and sometimes I forget that humans exist on the other end of this podcast.
So it was better when this person was anonymous. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it made me feel better.
Wow. Well, we know one thing about Corey. He's all about the one. He's all about the one night stands.
It made me more comfortable. Okay. Not knowing who's asking these questions.
Well, I guess the problem isn't Yari part of the social media team now?
She sure is.
Exactly. Yeah. So now I feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, she's gonna clip all this out and make us all look terrible.
Maybe make you guys look terrible. I have no
You know what?
issue with Yuri.
You know what?
And I will answer her questions.
I didn't say I had an issue with Yari. I just
including
said
which Pokemon would I bang?
I mean, I told you.
Yeah, that one threw me.
I told you
a couple weeks
like a
ago.
good
I
one.
told you, find yourself a good licky tongue and make you Squirtle.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out for Mr. Mime.
All right, so guys, the largest animal you think you could take in a fight, given that I heard that he's from the mountains, Clint, you go first.
You fight bears, don't you?
Every day, as soon as I open up my goddamn door, picking up the trash after them. Just God, the cows of the forest. So I saw this question earlier, and I had to think about it, and I figure if I could handle my ex in the sheets, I probably could take down a manatee.
A panda?
No, a manatee.
Oh,
Like a
yeah.
sea manatee,
Manatee.
a sea cow. They're because they're.
I thought you said panda because you cut out for a second.
Oh,
Yeah,
did I?
yeah.
No,
That's
I don't
right.
want to. I'm not fucking with a panda. No, thank you. But no, a manatee. Like they're, but the average is like 13 feet. They weigh about 1,300 pounds, but they're just like slow. You just roll them over. Do what you got to do. You're done. You're done.
Now,
That's what
do we
I'm
have
thinking.
tools on this fight, or are we literally thinking we can do this by hand?
Well, that's what I figured.
This
Because
is
there's no
it's a barehanded thing.
right. Yeah. So I
Okay.
figured they're just they like flippers. What are they gonna do to you? You know,
Isn't it against a
nuzzle
lot
ya.
of touch? Isn't it against a lot of touch manatee though?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
Not if they're rolling over on you. Get them off
Right.
me.
Right.
Punch them in their fucking face.
Yeah, I was like, they don't have hooves. They don't really. I mean, they've got teeth, but all they do is eat vegetation. But they're
They're not
pretty
the
goddamn
smartest
big.
animals.
So yeah,
Just
that's what I'm going for. I'm taking down a manatee.
yeah, take them down.
Corey, Mr. Football player. What's the largest animal you think you could take in a fight?
I mean, I don't know, man. So you think about the small animals, they're the scariest. I mean, you see those videos of chimpanzees ripping people's faces off. I don't want to witness any of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you see like I don't know, like you think you could like punch a cougar in the face until it bites your arm off, and then you're like, I can't fucking punch because my arm is missing. So like I really don't know what kind of animals you fight. A giraffe? You could probably strangle a giraffe.
No, a giraffe will kick you to death.
No, they don't.
Have you seen
What?
Okay. When giraffes aren't fighting other giraffes, they're not doing that neck whipping thing. They're actually like doing like the freaking like a horse stomping thing.
Yeah, don't fuck with horses either, man.
Mm-mm.
I rode a horse one time and it started fighting the horse behind me, and I was so fucking scared. I don't know. You could probably fight a cow pretty easily. You could probably fight any sort of farm animal. I bet you could probably fight
Until they start fighting back.
maybe, but at that point you can just run. I mean, cows probably aren't very fast, right?
Bro, you know what a
I don't know.
male cow is, right?
I mean, yeah, but the bulls and cows are different, man.
Are they?
Talking about
I don't know.
nature.
Are they?
I mean, like
I'm gonna wait
regular.
until like midnight and go out there and tip them over and then strangle them.
I'm
You still has an advantage.
I'm saying like a farm cow and then like a bullfighting bull are two very different animals in terms of strength, and I don't know. They probably feed gunpowder to these fucking bulls. So I guess that would be my farm animals, man. You could probably take down some farm animals. I don't know, man. I feel very I don't like animals. Okay. I mean, I don't want them to like die or anything, but like I don't want to like touch them. I don't want to be like around them. Like the animal that I'm most comfortable around would be like a small dog. Okay. Like, okay, that's fine. We had a cat, it died. One of us was happy. But I know that sounds morbid, but like I wouldn't go out of my way to go up to an animal, let alone try to fight one. I mean, like if a bear started chasing me through the woods, like I know they tell you to play dead, but that you're just making yourself available for it,
Mhm.
right? You're like I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to play dead with a
No,
bear.
you got to punch it in the face and run away. Just run as fast as you
You don't want to punch it in the face either.
I think what's the rule? What's the rule? Grizzlies you play dead. Brown bears you can actually scare.
I don't.
Yeah, black you fight, grizzly you lay down, and then like white is you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody
Oh,
actually.
polar bears will fuck
Polar
you
bear,
up.
you're done.
Just as fast as a grizzly will.
You're done.
No, the general rule is you don't break eye contact, so you walk backwards, but you don't run.
And don't climb a tree.
No.
Don't climb a tree.
Yeah.
If you see cubs, just walk the other way.
Yeah. Oh,
You just act big while walking backwards and make a lot of noise.
Animals are scary, man. Like you don't think certain animals are scary, and then you hear horror stories, like an ostrich, right? They're just giant fucking giraffe birds.
Yo, you see the videos of the freaking kangaroos? Like,
yeah, like the guy that punches the kangaroo in the face because it's trying to grab onto his dog or whatever.
They look like they came from prison, like these damn kangaroos.
Yeah. Like, where's the gym in the outback? Seriously, like
the outback is the gym. What are you talking about?
Like, what the fuck?
I'm only saying this only because I had a dream that actually took this animal in the fight. That would be like a full grown wolf. A full grown wolf, you know, like the ones that are like 2 times the size of a regular house dog, you know. Like I had a dream that I actually fought in one. I mean, I barely won, but I had a dream that I fought in one. So I'm thinking, you know, if I ever find myself out there and I'm staring down a wolf, like hopefully I can recreate everything I did in the dream, and I should be all right. I should be able to walk away with like 98% of my skin intact.
Out there just shoving hands down wolves' throats.
Yeah.
Now I said a wolf though, because I think when it comes to wild dogs, I think compared to a coyote, wolves fight with more like, I don't know, like with more gentlemanly, like, you know, qualities. Whereas a coyote is trying to fuck you up.
Well, coyotes are small and like scrappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know it's funny though. Like we've watched TV shows or we've seen movies where, like, you know, like someone's stranded out where they're not supposed to be, and the moment they hear a coyote like baying or howling, they know it's time to get the fuck up out.
Yeah,
that's like I don't want to fuck with like mountain lions. Like you remember? Did y'all hear the story about the guy that guy? He was a runner and he got attacked by a mountain lion and he killed it. And then so when the game warden came down to inspect everything, right? Yeah, he got hurt in the process and everything, right? The game warden was like, the only reason why you survived is because this was a juvenile and not an adult.
I'm saying, man, animals are fuck animals, man. Fuck them all.
Yes, and I'm one of those people. When I go running, like because of that story, anytime I hear like squirrels like rustling around in the leaves and stuff like that, I immediately am on heightened alert.
I'm gonna 2 animals that I could fuck up real badly. Okay, stick with me. Okay, a fucking goose with the long ass necks. Just grab them by the neck and swing them around. Throw them like a fucking shot put ball.
Yo, geese
you might win, but
geese
they're gonna fuck you up a little bit.
Oh, I'm sure
belligerent as fuck.
I'm sure, but if you get it around the neck, man, and it's over for them. Okay, well, if you grab the neck, just go for the neck. Okay.
I've also heard turkeys are dangerous too.
Yeah, I was gonna say fucking turkeys, man. They're all over the place around here now. Like I had never seen a wild turkey.
Wait, are you sure they're turkeys and not turkey buzzards?
No, they're turkeys. They are wild turkeys. It's like a big thing around here now where they're like, oh, packs of wild turkeys are moving into the Northwest. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? So like, you know, like there are just like
times.
I'm driving to work and it's like, well,
turkey crossing.
It's not dark anymore, but like it's like early morning. I'm driving. I'm like listening to a fucking podcast, trying to wake up still, and like sucking down caffeine because I didn't sleep the night before because my kids keep me up all night. And then it's like fucking 10 turkeys start running across the road. And it's like, what are you doing? I got to slam on my brakes. My backpack goes flying. my lunchbox is open because I put my drinks in there and I pulled one out to drink and like my lunch goes everywhere. Fucking turkeys. And the sandwich in my bag, peanut butter. Who knew? Couldn't have been turkey. Couldn't have been a turkey sandwich.
What are you doing in a peanut butter sandwich? I thought you hated peanut butter.
Honey peanut butter.
Oh, okay.
Get it out.
Pat, did you hear your answer?
Of course not.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
All right.
This guy's over here talking about fucking up geese and turkeys. I'm like, damn, man, like that's the biggest thing you thought you could fight.
Yes.
You
Did
have
you hear all the other animals you guys listed and how fucked up they are? A coyote is like is like a 15-pound rat, and it fucked you up.
Get rabies.
Luckily, pretty much with most birds, as long as you know the secret of the fact that they have hollow bones, you go for the neck. You're pretty much okay with most of the birds. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna tackle the biggest thing that I can think of.
An elephant.
No, we're gonna go with the blue whale.
God.
No, it's going to swallow you, and you have to live inside like Pinocchio.
How you get the blubber? Or are you just covering up the blowhole and you're just suffocating it slowly?
The first move is to get it out of the water. You see? And the second move is to hope that it doesn't roll on top of you.
That's gonna be fucking Aquaman. He's gonna fucking suplex it well onto the beach.
And then all I have to do is just wait for it to die.
Oh my god, we're so dumb.
Found a whale that beached itself.
And there we go. I had just beat the world's largest animal. Thank you. Good night, everybody.
That's pretty good.
Pat wins. Pat wins.
I thought I was
I'm not ever gonna challenge Pat to a fight now. He wins.
So, part 2. What is the pettiest reason you've broken up with a partner?
The pettiest reason you broke up with a partner. Oh boy, hold on. I need to close this door.
I don't want anybody hearing this one.
Oh, look at him walking out the corner. I just see him poking around the corner. Like,
yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm always the one that's being broken up with, so I gotta think about this. Like, I never initiate a breakup. I never do.
Corey, you're a heartbreaker.
Me?
Yep.
Jeez. This is gonna sound like okay. So I just want to preface this by this was like almost 15 years ago. Okay. Just gonna preface this like, what's LeRon doing? What is he doing?
I dropped something. I was trying to find it.
Oh. So I was dating this one girl, and she really loved me, and I did not, but it was just kind of like I don't know. I think we talked about this before, where like she was just kind of like that interstitial girl that you just kind of hung out with until you found the one that you wanted to be with for a while. And so why did I break up with her besides the fact that I liked some other girl, but I couldn't do anything because cheating's bad. There's some dumb reason. Oh, she dropped something of mine. I forget what it was. It was like it wasn't very valuable, and it broke, but it wasn't like valuable or anything I even really cared about. And I got angry, and we were done. I guess that would be. I don't even remember what it was. Like, that's how stupid it was. I don't even remember what it was.
I haven't really broken up with anyone over petty reasons, but I can probably name a few reasons that can get me really petty to break up with somebody. Repeat offenses of not emptying your Tupperware containers before you bring them home from work. You know, like you eat something and you leave that stuff in there, and like not everybody's quick to wash their dishes and stuff like that. Sometimes like you leave them overnight and stuff like that and wash it the next day and stuff like that. But I swear to God, like it always like pisses me the hell off. Like if I'm washing the dishes and like I open these containers up and it's freaking Darwinism happening, in real time, in there and stuff like that. It's like, come on, just dump your shit out before you don't even have to wash it before you get home. Just dump it out. So like the bulk of the food stuff is not in there. Like that's a pet peeve of mine. And I've heard so many horror stories of husbands and or wives like always having to deal with that shit. And that's one of those ones that would get me every time.
I haven't broken up with anyone. But I did kind of have a petty reason for not like really connecting with someone who I think liked me. I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, I feel like she did. Anyways, I had my eye on someone else, so I didn't give her much of a chance. That's kind of petty for selfish reasons.
Sure.
I mean, it didn't work out with the other person. So.
What could have been?
Oh, it could have been. That's the question that's always on the mind.
So I guess my turn.
Yeah. Oh boy, dirty secrets of Clint.
I was just gonna say, like, this is like told to like the friend group, and I feel like I'm in a safe place here. So I don't know if it's. I would say it's not necessarily pettiness, but I felt really bad afterwards. So this was, I think, junior or senior year of high school. I was dating this girl for about a year, maybe 2. And of course, when you're with somebody back then, it's true love. You're going to be together forever. So she ended up cheating on me, which in hindsight, whatever. But she was like 17 at the time, and she cheated on me with like some guy that was 23.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, we're done. Whatever. But she came back, didn't like him. He was rude, blah, blah, blah. So
he only
we ended
wanted
up
me
getting
because
back...
I was a minor.
Yeah. So we got back together, and like 4 days after getting back together, she takes me out back of the school. And I don't know if where schools are where you are, but our school was too small, so it had like trailers added on for extra room.
Mm-hmm.
So she took me outside to one of the trailers, and she starts undoing her pants. And I was like, all right. But she pulls down her pants a little bit on the left side, and she had gotten her name, or my name, like jail tattooed on her inner thigh.
Oh God.
And I
Nice.
flipped my shit. And I just remember getting super mad, and I'm like, we are done. And then I told her, she's like, why are you so mad? And it just came out, and I feel bad about it now, even though it's kind of funny. I was like, she's like, why are you mad? And I was like, because my name is on a whore. And
wow.
I felt like in the moment, I was like, yeah, that's right. And now, like 25 years later, as I think about it,
100.
Yeah, like 25 years later, I feel like I look back and I'm like, man, that's a bit harsh. Even though she did get like my name tattooed on her without any type of like talking about it, like she just meant it nicely, and I, like you said, just went 0 to 100 as fast as I could.
Do you ever wonder what the cover up looks like?
Right? Well, the thing is, we didn't talk for like I'd say 24 years or so, and then we finally like reconnected like through social media like last year, and it was very nice. How you doing? How you been? Blah blah blah. And there was in the back of my mind, I wanted to be like, is it still there? Is every guy that you've been with for 25 years know about me now? Type of thing. So
it's just a list of all the guys she's been with now.
Right, it's just marked off. So yeah, I don't think it was like petty. I think it was pretty good. just the way I handled it could have been better. But other than that, the rest of them have been for good reasons, or at least I think so.
How are you supposed to handle that though? Like, I mean,
Yeah, yeah. Probably, I don't know. Probably not calling her a whore and running off.
if it makes you feel better, I got my eyebrow pierced for a woman once.
There's nothing wrong with that. I
But
mean,
then
at least it's not permanent.
Then I felt weird because I'm not the type of person that can pull that off. So, oh man, she was
good
hot,
times.
She was that kind of hot where you would probably do anything because she's that hot, and I was young and horny and dumb. If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Christian S., Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, Matthew Keel, and Todd Oxtra. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.
All right, well, we got time for one more, so this is it. All right, and this one's from Amanda, and this one is specifically for the boys. Was there a point in your lives where you lusted over an older woman? And
yes.
I'm talking at least 5 to 10 years older, maybe more.
Mm-hmm.
Going a little bit deeper, huh?
A Stifler's mom.
Jennifer Coolidge.
Damn straight. No.
You think she means real people though? Because like,
yeah, no, I know what she means. I wasn't taught saying that was my choice.
So it could be.
No, I do have a story.
Oh, okay. Well, who was she?
I want to hear this story.
What was she to you, and did you ever make any advances?
Well, I don't know how much older she was. She was definitely, though, probably like within the 5 years older than me. And she was my boss.
Ooh.
I like it.
Oh, man.
All right, let's go.
She was single. She was hot, in my opinion. And
you shot that shot.
I would have shot that shot if she was not my boss.
Sounds like you would have shot something else.
But trust me, she did occasionally make some lewd comments. So, it'd be like if I got her with enough drinks, I wonder what could have happened.
That seems like some danger.
I'm just looking forward to every Christmas party. This is the one. I can feel it.
Hey, twice a year, 4th of July and Christmas.
But let me just say, I would have loved working under her.
Okay.
I bet you would have.
Nice.
Under is always the better position.
Mm-hmm.
Less work.
Been a long day.
Yeah.
I've always had a thing for more mature women. I've always even back when I was younger. Thank God I didn't really have any like lusting or fantasizing over like actual school teachers because ew. even like the really hot ones there was some really hot teachers at school and stuff like that, but teachers was I feel like teachers was always a no for me, and thank God as an older person I can appreciate the fact that most adults know to be off limits to like kids still in school. But yeah, I don't know, like I do feel like one of the earliest women who is definitely way older than me, at any age I was at, was definitely Tina Turner. Like I just remember that woman just being just pretty, beautiful, sexy, and all that stuff all in one before I even realized what the hell was going on. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Tina Turner. Rest in peace. And no, I've never met the lady, so I never got a chance to shoot a shot.
Rip. Well, I guess there's been a lot of older women that I had crushes on various times in my life, or tried to try. Working in the restaurant business for however long I did, there you end up working for a lot of women that are sometimes older, mostly. So there was that. But speaking of teachers, LeRon. So I definitely had some really hot teachers in like early high school. I mean, I remember my history teacher in 9th grade. Now, stick with me here, okay? Just stick with me. You're going to be confused the first part of the story, but just stick with me. So in 3rd grade, I remember my teacher being like really attractive, and that was like one of the first times I really felt like I was attracted to like I don't know how to explain that early child, like, oh, girls, whatever, right?
I'm gonna marry my teacher.
But then I ended up running into her, like probably 10 or 12 years later, after I had already graduated and done with college and everything, right? I ran into her. I was out with some friends, and she just ended up out where we were out, and man, I wanted to try so bad. I wanted to try so bad. Actually, like I'm not gonna say their name, but like I found her on Facebook the other day while I was just like scrolling around, like because like for some reason I've been going through, I wonder what this person's doing. I wonder what this person's doing. I just went and tried to look for them for like some fucking weird creeper because I can't sleep. And I found her. Still really fucking hot. I was not incorrect. So I man, that one night, I wish I would have. I mean, she was married though, so it wouldn't have happened, but maybe.
You should have gone up to her and been like, I've been fantasizing about you since 3rd grade. It would have went over really good.
I'm sure that would have gone over really well. Oh, man. But I was right. Still hot. All these years later. Something about it. Here's the thing, though. Now, as a person who is out of their 20s, right? Almost 40. Okay. It weirds me out to look at people who are younger now, like significantly younger, right? It's like I have this like weird icky feeling, right?
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know. I'm just like I don't know how to feel about this.
About schoolgirls.
Do not even.
Apparently, I wasn't the one that needed the warning here, guys. But
like, even, like I was talking. Who was I talking? I was talking to somebody the other day, and it was like, even like somebody under the age of 30 now is like, just kind of feels gross. And I'm 37. I'm going to be 38 in November, and it's like, even somebody under 30, I'm like, it just kind of feels gross to like, I don't know. It's just weird to me now, and just I can't enjoy myself.
This is why I don't understand like people who are in like the young stuff or the underage porn stuff. I don't understand.
Yeah, I can't even enjoy that. I gotta go to the
enjoy that.
I gotta go to the mature. I gotta go to the mature section.
We worry about you, Corey. Sometimes
Corey's like if MILF ain't in the title, I'm not renting it.
Next.
Look, man, I guess I just got all. This is why I'm heavily medicated now. Okay, guys, this is just why. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, somebody help me. Somebody save me. Help, Clint.
We haven't heard.
I'll go. Yeah, definitely. There was. I've always looked at older women and never been like, oh no, I can't have that. No, it's not for me. It disgusts me. Whatever. It's always been, if they're attractive and their personality's nice, then I'm there. That's fine. When I was 19, I was with a girl for 3.5 years, and she was 10 years older than me. So it was 19 until 23, and
Nice.
and it was fine. It worked. It was odd going out to places because people did look at you that way, and they're just like, "Oh, Japan, blah blah blah," and it's like,
Yes,
"Oh, you're just
if it was like your mom or something.
right." Yeah, sometimes like, or is this your older sister? And it's like, nope, this is my girlfriend. And I don't think age. I don't know. It's weird. Like Corey said, like when you look back, like I'm 40, 41 actually. So if I look at someone like in like early 30s, late 20s and stuff, it's not only just like, but I'm also thinking I'm too old to be dealing with that drama right now.
Yes.
Oh, God.
You know?
Yes.
And I'm thinking of myself back when I was 19 and in that age. I'm like, why did she want to be with me? Because I was just a kid running around being stupid half the time, playing games till the middle of the night, just I don't know. But it worked for a while, so if you're happy, you're happy, I guess.
I guess the girl I dated before my wife was almost 5 years older than me. But I don't want to talk about her because it makes me upset. Actively angry. It's okay. We can talk about it another time. But yeah, she was older. She had a kid too. That was also dating someone with a kid is a different type of relationship. But I'm not going to get into all that these days. It's not that I wouldn't, because I did 3 separate times actually. But well, I don't know if some of it, I don't know if you would call it dating, but it's just you have to approach it differently, I guess.
Yeah. Yep.
So, anyways, help, get me out. I don't want to. Why am I always finding myself in these troublesome positions?
I don't know, because you
Put
like being
yourself
last.
This one wasn't even that bad. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I just don't want to discourage people from dating people that are in different situations. That's all.
It's funny that we were talking about all these, and all of a sudden, I just started thinking about Jennifer Aniston from We're the Millers.
Oh God, yeah. Or what's the movie where she plays the dentist? Horrible Bosses.
Horrible Bosses.
Oh
or
gosh,
what
that was the first movie my wife and I ever sat down and really watched together, was Horrible Bosses. And it's
I don't know what one of Corey's 10 movies he's seen.
It's not like an amazing movie or anything, but I have
it's hilarious as hell though.
It is.
It is. I have a hard copy Blu-ray of it just because it was one of the first movies my wife and I ever watched, and it makes me feel good every time I see it on my shelf.
Yo, God. All I can say is she can be my boss anytime.
Yeah, it's
the
Jennifer
thing she was trying to do to him.
And Kate Beckinsale. She's she's what, in her late 50s, and she is a smoke show.
Yeah. I mean, I watched Underworld series for a reason, and it wasn't because I was into vampires. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. I want to thank everyone out there who's been watching or listening to this episode of Boss Rush After Dark. Hey, everyone. What now?
If they got this far.
all I'm saying, what goes in must come out repeatedly, but whatever.
Even if it's back and forth a few times.
You only live once, Corey.
Yeah. YOLO. Yeah.
I YOLO'd too much in my 20s.
How do you know you're not into it until you try it?
I bet you Corey has a story about this.
Well, this one time at band camp,
I was just about to use the Stifler reference.
Did someone try to stick a toy up your butt?
It's the end of the show. Okay. We're wrapping it up.
But it's just getting interesting.
This has been the alternative topical podcast for adults on the Boss Rush Network. Adults being the key word there. If you enjoyed the show, please go ahead and leave us a 5-star rating and a nice review on podcast services, and or also subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the video. All this really helps us out with our discoverability and visibility. Hey everyone, it's been episode 109 of Boss Rush After Dark. Like, we're doing the damn thing, aren't we?
We're doing something.
Pat, Corey, Clint, thank you guys. Clint, thank you for actually joining us tonight for the show.
It's really been my absolute pleasure. It's been a blast.
And please come back.
Yes,
definitely.
Yeah.
All right.
Guests don't usually like to stay for this show because of what?
Oh no, I love this. This is great.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. Well, everyone, this has been nice. It's been fun. We're going to go ahead and sign off for tonight, and we will see you back next week for another all-new episode of Boss Rush After Dark. Y'all take care. Be safe out there, and don't be afraid to try different things. Don't be like Corey.
I tried lots of things.
And that's when Corey found out that was not a beaded bracelet.
You did not try the one thing, so a beaded bracelet. Good night, everybody.
If you want to see how you can become a Patreon producer, head on over to patreon.com/BossRushNetwork. The Patreon producers for this month are Adriel Munger, Austin Campbell, Celeste Roberts, Christian S., Sana Dirrig, Francisco Santillan, Matthew Keel, and Todd Oxtra. Thanks for your continued support of the Boss Rush Network.